This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and we are live. We are watching Rocha versus Blair, the Flair, Cobbs. And why is this so important? Because, Blair has been showing a lot of flair recently in his buildup. I don't know what's been going on with him in the last 9 years, but I can tell you in the last 9 days, he's been making some noise. Okay, he's undefeated. He's 15-0, one draw by a guy named Mario Esparza, and he has 10 knockouts. So we're watching the preliminaries right now. I wanted to skip the Balanga thing. I thought it was other things to do. I will cover that in a regular video. But I wanted to cover this live because this is on the zone and this is a part of our monthly subscription. So I'm going to take full advantage of that. And at the same time, we can see how Cobbs can actually headline and become something that he wants to be, because this guy's been a pro for 9 years. So we want to see what he's about. Okay. At the end of the day, I've seen his flaws, but I've also seen his passion, and I've seen how flamboyant and flashy he is. So he definitely wants to show, and he's calling out everybody. And that's rather new to this day and age, where we don't like people calling other people out that actually want to fight. We see a lot of waiting around and everybody's in line to fight one particular fighter so they can risk it all for that one particular fight. So that being said, I think I want to see what Blair the Flair can do, But here's the irony: it's always like the person that wants to call everybody out is the person that comes up short. Because unfortunately, this is boxing. If you fight everybody that's coming up in the ranks, pretty soon somebody's going to get you. It ain't going to be how good you are. I don't care how great you think you are. Somebody's going to be hungrier, stronger, more determined, and given the opportunity, will get to you. Okay? So right now we're watching Sanchez and Moneta. Okay, Sanchez is undefeated. Moneta is like 6-4-4-4. You know what I mean? So he has a very interesting style. I can tell he's quite awkward, actually. So I think they wanted Sanchez, being undefeated, to go up against someone tricky, kind of awkward like Moneta is. And he just caught a right hook and caught another right hook. Oh, another right hook. Nice. Moneta has balls. He's caught Sanchez. This might be an upset because Moneta was on the ropes and Sanchez thought open season. And Moneta came in with a left hook, and he winged, and he caught him with another left hook, and he winged, and he caught him with another left hook, and he come right. So these guys are scrapping. I may, but I'm really wanting to focus on this. Depends on what time that starts. Let me take a look. Matter of fact, let me look at this particular because that's the Balanga, right? That's the Balanga card. Ooh, good left. Ooh, good right hook by Sanchez. Good left hook by Moneta. Hey, that's a pretty good first round. And that's a fill out round because these guys definitely know what they possess now. They felt each other's probably some of the best punches, some of the fresh punches, and what I could say about Sanchez can already take a punch. He kind of wobbled when he took one of those left hooks from the awkward Moneta. He's from Medellin. Hugo. Salute Kurt. Hit that like button. Appreciate it. Ashy Elbow. What's up, brother? Counter punch to you. Alex Ramos. Fresno. Scance Rants. What's up, brother? Counter punch. Yeah, those were some shitty highlights, though. Because because those weren't the best punches. And then, I wonder on highlights. Ooh, good right hook from Sanchez. Good left hook from Munera. Straight left lands for Sanchez. Ooh, good right and a left hook. A right to the body and a left hook upstairs by Munera. Munera's tatted up, boy. He ain't tall. He's tatted all in the head. He said, when I get ball, you're going to see these tats. Ooh, good left cross. It was a left hook from the rear stance by Sanchez. Side note, have you heard Loma got approved to leave Ukraine to fight? No, I haven't. I have not heard that. I will definitely, I'll counterpunch it later tonight, though, when we get off the live stream, because that's big news, but I'm like, hey, me personally, though, I wouldn't feel comfortable. Oh, straight leg. He's getting the Munera. Oh, good right hook. Munera's got heart, though. He took 2, 3, 4, 5 of those punches, and he's still up. So he's a good tester. He's no punk, and he's not going to fold under pressure. Because had he would have done it then. Because Sanchez did, he did up the ante. He changed gears. Ooh, good straight right. Oh, that was almost a bad head clash. Ooh, good left from Sanchez. Good left to the body by Munera. Yeah, the Minister of Foreign Affairs approved him and Usyk if they want to do it. I don't really know. I don't really know if Usyk would. I don't know. But you know what? It's their decision at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Because we don't know the fate of the Ukraine. We just know Ukraine used to be a part of Russia, and if somebody's trying to get that order back, or for whatever the reason they're doing it. I mean, I read some of it, but I was half asleep. Because I watched what it used to be and all that. And it's like if you're getting into a country that's being toppled, Ashy Elbow, man, send me the link to that. Where'd you find that at? So I can read it and look at it, check it out, if you will. Sanchez is trying to get him out of there. And then here's the thing. He's dealing with a tough guy that won't fold. Good left hook by Munera. And then that's after taking a 5 or 6. Good right uppercut by Munera. See, now Sanchez is taking a breather. Ooh, good left. Good left off the counter. Ooh, good right uppercut and left hook from Munera. Ooh, good right uppercut from Munera. He's found a home for that right uppercut. Since Sanchez is a southpaw, he just comes right in and stuffs it up the middle. Ooh, good. Another right uppercut. See, that right uppercut is finding home. Couple straight lefts thrown. Oh, good left hook and a right hook. Both landed from each fighter. Ooh, good left hook from Muneta. This is a nice slugfest. I could watch fights like this all day because something's happening. Not a bunch of hugging, not a bunch of bullshitting, not a bunch of hesitancy, but banging. These guys are banging at each other. Good left hook from Muneta. It's basically a scraping left hook, but it actually landed and it should count. Ooh, good right to the body by Muneta. He looks like he's reminding me of a friend of mine. Yeah, I just heard that. I just heard that they're going to allow him to fight. So we'll see. We will see, definitely. Okay, I'll send it in the gram. Okay. They were just talking about it on ESPN. Okay, that's cool. If I was watching that card, I would have found that out. But I'm not. But I think I have ESPN Plus on here. Because I know in my apartment, I have everything in my apartment. But then since I've came back here and I've been living here most of the time now, I have the zone, but I'm not sure about ESPN Plus. I think I do. That was a better round for Muneta, even though he took a lot of savage punches. He landed his own savage punches. Here's round 4 out of 6. Ooh, good straight left by Sanchez. Honestly, I think round 3. Oh, good right hook from Sanchez. I think they wore each other out. They punched each other out for a second. Good double jab by the Savage. Ooh, good right hook. Down goes Muneta. Damn, he ran right into it. Ooh, good straight left. Ooh, good left from Muneta. Straight left lands for Sanchez. Left hook lands for Muneta. Ooh, good straight left. That snapped the head back of Muneta. Mr. Valentine, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. We're just looking at the undercards and seeing what's up. Well, we got the first knockdown in round 4. Muneta kind of looks kind of wobbly a little bit. Do you believe Blair Cobbs can hang with the boys if at 147? I have no idea. There's only way to find out. Put him in there. See, everybody's worried about status and shit. Like you heard Jamal Charlo the other day. You know, David Benavidez ain't got much to offer. You know, he ain't no Mexican monster and all this, that, and the other. But the truth of the matter is, these guys really don't like to talk each other up because they don't want to fight each other. They want to fight other names because they think their names are just as better or just as important as the names that they're calling out. See, they don't want to fight Blair Cobbs because Blair Cobbs might be that bastard that comes in there and pulls Ricardo Mayorga the same way he did Vernon Forrest back in the day. See, if Vernon Forrest was one of these new age fighters, which he ain't, but if he was, he would never fight nobody like Mayorga. He would have fought somebody else. Why? Because it's easier. See, everybody's trying to take the easy route. Nobody's fighting no more, really. That's why when you do see fights, hey, be glad and thankful that you're watching this damn fight because I just wonder how they get made. Because all these fighters, you know, they're just like, damn. Like, can we get Prograis versus Tank? You know? You know who I would like to see Teofimo fight Josh Taylor now? Bro, he reminds you of Broner? No. I know they're both some tough sons of bitches because you know Broner's tough as they come, but he's just hesitant. I think that loss that he took from Maidana was more mental than physical. You know, he was dropped a couple times, but I think that mentally did something to him. Now, it didn't stop him from talking shit. No, well, you know, it did something to him. Oh, good straight left. See, now Sanchez has just decided to box. So something that Muneta must have did, he didn't like too well. You know, so he decided, you know what, I'm not going to exchange like he was in rounds 2 and 3. I mean, he's a 4-division champion, so he just did a lot early. See, for some people, I don't think will ever be progressive. I think they have a certain amount of time to be good, and then if they fall off, they fall off due to whatever it is. Nobody will really stay consistent. Yeah, he could have went farther, but you know, you got to be thankful with these boxers because a lot of time the success can be the barricade. See, Broner did a lot real soon, and he's like, hey, you know, and he did it in 4 weight divisions, so he was on his way. He did a lot early. It just didn't last. I mean, a lot of people do that. Jeff Lacey. Didn't last. Damn, I thought that was I thought that was Roberto Garcia for a while. I'm like, damn, Roberto got fat. And Sanchez's corner. Broner has one of the best resumes in boxing. What he fought Maidana, he fought Mikey Garcia. Maidana, Mikey Garcia. He fought Pacquiao. He fought a lot of people. I mean, I had to look at his resume to really know, but you know, he's had his share. Jesse Vargas. Matthew Branch. What's going on, bro? Broner, I definitely entertaining. Ooh, good right hook. Ooh, good body punches by Sanchez. You can't take that top off. Start working that body. And that's what Sanchez is doing. But see, Muneta's not giving up. He's working the body now. Oh, that one was a little low, that right hook. Right hook upstairs lands for Sanchez. Good body punches inside by Sanchez. Ooh, good left hook. Ooh, good right hook by Sanchez. Good body work by Sanchez. There you go. Break him down. Break him down. I like the body work. He knew this guy's head is like a coconut. But I bang that body, he's breaking down because he hit Muneta with a body punch. And Muneta stopped punching for once. Good right hook by Muneta because he knows that's the punch. Muneta's a tough sucker. Anybody, that's why I like, ooh, good left to the body, left upstairs, head, body, head, right to the body, left to the body. Here comes back Muneta with a right uppercut. Oh, I know that knocked the wind out of Muneta when he got caught with that right hook to the body. Oh, good right hook. Come on, square up. Good right hook from Muneta. Good left hook from Sanchez. Oh, good left to the body from Sanchez. Good right upstairs from Sanchez. Good left, right. That went over the back. He missed with that punch. Yeah, he got him to the body. He know he hurt him. He hit him with a left hook from the rear foot. 15 seconds left. Can we get another knockdown? Can we get a knockdown? Well, Sanchez, yeah, you're a busted, dude. Fight the fucking guy. He heard the fucking clock and he ran off. You know, I don't like shit like that. That's some Floyd shit. Ding ding, and start fucking flying around. No, fight. You might get your fucking head took off. Hey, Kurt, what's going on with all these fighters acting like beta males? Is their promotional company advising them, or is it them? It's both. It's both. See. Like, okay, here's the thing. If you have a promotional company, they're going to either protect you or they're going to aggressively promote you. And when you got a protective promotional company, especially towards certain fighters, now it could be based on what happened to them in the past, which is understandable, but you got an undefeated guy, and then you're looking at it like, hey, where should we put him next? Who should he fight next? Well, hey, the public, you know, they're going to tell you quick, fuck the public. We don't care what people say. Who should he fight next? Based on what we need or how much money we need to make and profit from this particular fighter. Anybody can get it, said Broner. African, Mexican, American. I believe Broner, but I just like Broner turned down too many opportunities for me, and I think he turned them down because he was fucking off. You know, he turned down Rock Nation, he turned down Eddie Hearn, and then he went back to Al Heyman when he got broke, trying to demand money. But it's like, dude, it don't work that way. Now, if Al Heyman owed him money, that's a different story. They should be in court, like Trinidad did Don King, and a lot of other fighters did Don King. You know what I mean? To make him pay him, right? Make him pay. So, what channel network is the fight on? Michael Fuller, it's on the Zone. It's on the Zone. Man, Michael, I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. So we did see a knockdown in all of this, which is cool. It was coming from a right hook from Sanchez. He's a pretty good prospect so far. I think he needs to develop his power if it's power to be given. Because I mean, he was more than likely in there with a tough guy from Colombia, tough Colombian fighter, and those things. But you know, you're live. Oh man, I want to stay up so bad. It's 2 a.m. in the UK. Cameron Wilson. It happens, man. You can come back and see this live all day long and what we're talking about right now. Narrative the fight like Howard Cosell. Narrate the fight like Howard Cosell. Yeah, but I'm not Howard Cosell. I'm Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and everybody's been counterpunched. Okay, so we have two more fights before the main event. Melun Kiev versus David Zargara. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break. I hate it when dudes like Charlo call out people like Benavidez and then turn and run from them. They don't want those fights, man. You could tell. I mean, he was on one of the biggest platforms that you could possibly have, and he didn't take it. Interesting. Interesting. That's all I'm going to say. Michael, you think he's scared? Bobby Collins, salute. So hold on just a second. I'm going to take a little intermission real quick in between these fights. And you guys stay tuned for the next fight between Muli Kiev and the other fighter. So I will be back as time permits. Give me just a second. Great. Okay, guys, I am back. I had to do some things here, and we are back in action. So, we have I think the brother of Bivol, right? And he just took somebody out. Bow, straight left. That name is Beck. Ooh, good body punch. Oh, that put him down. That put him down. Zegara got bow. Oh, he got hit straight. Ooh, that liver shot. Oh, that hurt. If you get caught right here, that hurt. Psycho Crusher, what's up, brother? Counter punch to you. Ah, ooh, that was left uppercut. Oh, yeah, he got down. That type of punch you don't want to get hit with. That's why you got to be careful of the southpaws. Not that straight left, that liver shot. Because if it's delivered just right, like Beck did it, you know, it's crazy. A lot of people like, dude, he looks Asian. I'm like, you ever heard of Eurasia? So definitely. Cool. Boom. So, that was a quick fight. We have one more. So we have the co-main event, which is good. Keep these rolling. So you have a lot of these guys that are, probably glad to be out of Russia and the Ukraine right now because of what's going on. Because if you're Russian, people are like, ooh, you know what your country's doing, right? You watching Belonga later? Jordan Benson, what's up, brother? Counter punch to you. Knockout artist. Hashtag stoppage. I'm not sure. Let me check it out. Let me see what's going on over there. I don't even know if it started yet because it's just now 9. So let's go over to ESPN. It's on ESPN, right? So let's see what's ESPN talking about. Now, is it on ESPN or is it on ESPN Plus? Those Golden Boy ring girls look good. Yeah, let me see. Let me see what's going on over there. Okay. Oh, this is the same Steve Rose that got beat by Triple G, huh? Had everybody fighting over them. Okay, so it's a commercial break in progress. Yeah, you gotta love that shit. Cool. All right, well, let me go back to the zone. Let me check out these ring card girls. Ricardo Noguera. Thank you, brother. From Granada. Russia has never been involved with international colonization or slavery like a lot of Western European powers. Russia does not have imperialist culture. Ukraine is USSR. Mr. Valentine, hey, Kurt, any Pac Man improvs tonight? I just think other people should be at peace because we only live this life on earth and everything else belongs to God. So I think when I become president, I will try to help all the Filipino people get nice housing like me. Oh man. Because I think water is wrong. It is not necessary. I like to fight, but I like to fight for my people and for God. Yeah, Pac-Man. I pray every day for the people in Ukraine and Russia too. I hope other people just get along, have everybody love each other, and that's what we want to do that. But I am not fighting again because my legs are old now. But I am still fast and strong. Boom, 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 boom. Guy was a trip. The Zone. You know, it's a trip though, because you know the Zone got a lot of content off HBO. So basically, HBO is like the modern day The Zone. We need to have Putin versus Zelensky in the ring. Ukraine has a different battalion of fully extremists. Your other videos where you portrayed Mayweather telling Tank Davis to praise him, not me. Yeah, man, that's Floyd. Didn't like that shit. Oh, he probably talked to Tank already. Tank. I think we already talked about. I think we already talked about you kissing Canelo ass. You don't kiss nobody ass except mine. If you gonna kiss somebody ass, if you in the ass kissing business, why don't you kiss my ass? Don't kiss Canelo white freckle ass. You kiss my black ass. You buying his gloves? You know what? I'm gonna get some Mayweather gloves. And I want you to wear them. They extra padded. They're gonna be better than no boxing, no life. How about no Mayweather, no life? Because if it wasn't for Mayweather, it wouldn't be no Tank Davis. So when you think of Tank Davis, you think of Mayweather. So when every time somebody see you, I want them to praise me. And I want you to turn around and say, I want to take Floyd Mayweather. Don't talk about Canelo. I made it look easy beating Canelo. Now, every time I hear around, you going in front of the TV, telling everybody how good you love Canelo. Canelo don't like you. You buying the shit. That's why we can't have shit. Motherfuckers like you. And no, you ain't fighting Ryan Garcia. Oscar De La Hoya looking motherfucker. He gonna be wearing fishnets. He gonna be wearing fishnets. Watch. He a drunk too. He gonna be wearing fishnets too. Watch. We gonna catch him. We gonna catch his ass wearing fishnets. That's Oscar De La Hoya Jr. They do weird shit over there. You wanna be like them? Canelo was like them. He was with them. He was with them. They all probably wearing pantyhose. You wanna wear pantyhose, Tank? You wanna wear pantyhose? Nah, man, I don't want to wear no pantyhose. Well, this what you gonna be doing if you be praising them instead of praising me. Get with this shit. And I'm making my own gloves. No Mayweather, no life. No boxing. I am boxing. So boxing is Mayweather. No Mayweather, no life. That's gonna be my new brand. And you gonna wear them. If you don't wear them, we done. Oh. Yeah, man, I bet you some shit like that. Only motherfucker look like got some nuts is Bernard Hopkins. You know Bernard Hopkins' ass be in jail. He probably ran riding all of them. He probably ran riding all of them. Shit. Talking about Canelo. I have dreams about this motherfucker. Me, everybody want to kiss his ass. You see Jamal Charlo kissing his ass And he'd be waiting in line for fighting somebody and fighting my leftovers. Then his brother gonna try to say he wanted to fight me. This motherfucker say he want to fight me, and he can't even fight Canelo. He can't even get in the Canelo fight. Motherfucker. You lucky Al Heyman's still carrying him. You can't tell them apart. American Patriot, I can't wait to see White knock out Fury. Hey, we're gonna see something that night, man. Tell you. I don't know when he fights, man. I don't know. He fights when they fight. You know what I mean? That's all I can tell you. You know, so that's he's fighting Rolly Romero, you know, and hopefully, you know, man, I just want to see these motherfuckers fight each other. You know, you got all these good fights. And see, we used to see all this shit. We seeing fucking highlight reels. Okay, Luke Campbell and Ryan Garcia was a very good fight. That was a good fight. Since then, Ryan Garcia, he's gonna be living that shit for the next 2 or 3 years. You know, and it's like, dude, you motherfuckers are incredible because, like, that shit happened. He got dropped on his ass, but that's what that tells you. When you're fighting top opposition, those type of things are going to occur. Motherfuckers are not there to look. Do you guys understand? When you have guys like, why do you think they made fights like Davis Gamboa? Gamboa's 40 fucking years old. When he fought him, he was like 38, turning 39. Okay? And let's not talk about Devin Haney, because Devin, he did the same shit. Like, these guys. See, if I was Devin Haney, I wouldn't even want a Gamboa fight. Like, hell no. You think I'm going to fight the fucking guy that he just fought and he won't fight me? Nah, I'm good. But I know it was a barometer to see what they can do to that old guy. And really, that old guy's in it. Gamboa, he's in it for the checks. Shit, he probably want to buy a house in DR. Yeah, I know he's Cuban. You know. Hell yeah. Ashy elbow. You know how Deontay Wilder said Eddie Hearn? He did, yeah, Eddie Hearn. He milking Annabelle. Joshua the Annabelle, he the cow. Eddie Hearn milking Annabelle the cow. Right? Isaac fighting Gamboa next. Damn, Gamboa. Look, I ain't mad at Gamboa because that Gamboa knows I'm getting all this fucking money before they stop calling me. So as long as they call me, I'm gonna keep fighting, and then I'm gonna make weight so I can get this fucking paycheck. Give me shit. I don't know how much they're giving Gamboa for fighting. Shit, it got to be 300,000, 400,000, maybe. You know what I mean? 275,000. He's making that money because he knows I'm gonna be gone soon, and I know I need some money. This is my retirement. So a lot of these guys are doing it, especially these Cuban fighters that's been fucked over. But look. Gamboa's been fighting a long time in the States, so I can't say he just came here. Gamboa's probably been here since when? Like 2008 or some shit? Let me look at Gamboa for a minute. I know he down there in Miami. Yoriorkis Gamboa. He's 40 years old, bro. That motherfucker will be 41 this year. So, yeah, he's had the titles between 2009 and 2011. Guess what? It's like this, all right? He probably defected and when 2007 or some shit. He's been around here a long time. Wait a minute, okay? He won the 2005 World Championships, that 2004 Olympics. So he was a 2004 Golden Olympian. All right, he was, yeah. So let's see. All right, yeah, defection. Training in Venezuela, Gamboa along with Cuban teammates. Lanier. They snuck out of the camp and found their way to Colombia, eventually to Germany. How the fuck you go from and then they applied for the visas before defecting and had sold Olympic gold medal to support their family. Damn, they sold the medal. They said, fuck that medal. We sold that shit. Nice. Okay, look. Gamboa made his professional boxing debut April 27th, 2007. That motherfucker's been around. So what Gamboa's doing now, he's getting that retirement money. You know what I mean? So he's looking at it like, you know what? I ain't going to be fighting forever. So if he's fighting Pitbull Cruz, he's going to be fighting that shit to lose. Bars. He's going to be fighting that shit to lose because he knows, like, look, as long as they're giving, I'm getting a couple $100 grand out of this shit. Let's see here, man. Better yet, let's look at this. Yuriorkis Gamboa's fight purses.
According to Boxing Insider, this isn't so uncommon for a fighter who is ready to make a big payday. Gamboa was going to receive a $1.1 million purse for the fight.
For what fight? Okay, Yuriorkis has a net worth of $2 million. He saw his career highest purse, $1 million, in a fight against Gervonta Tank Davis. They gave this motherfucker $1 million. $1 million. Look, I'll fight Tank Davis for $1 million. Jay Rodriguez, que lo que vola. Especially if they keep the bullshit that has been happening with these fights. Yeah. So if you're Yuriorkis Gamboa, you know your days are behind you. You had Olympic gold, you defect, you came to America, you start making cash, you smacked your bitch up, you got out of jail, you made more money, then you finally lost your old to one of the best fighters around now, Terrence Crawford. Right, let's be real. That's who he lost by. Okay? Excuse me. That's how he lost. So, but you got to think about it. He was undefeated all those years. He signed with, it wasn't Rock Nation. It was 50 Cent's boxing promotions, right? Whatever the hell that is. So, yeah. Look, Gamboa's made some money, but, you know, those boxers blew money too. Going out of town, blowing shit, going to Vegas, gambling. So, yeah, they made a lot of money in the thing. So you got these young fighters that those promoters don't want to push them into a very risky ass fight with these younger dudes or these hungrier dudes. No, put his ass in there with old ass guys that used to be something. Has-beens. Gamboa, I used to love him. Looking like a little mini light-skinned Mike Tyson with straight hair on the top of his head and shit. He was dazzling. He was very athletic. He was like the common Tank Davis then. The only difference was he was fighting motherfuckers that really was once. But I mean, he went from 126 then to 130. You know what I mean? You know his progression, right? But Gamboa is the kind of guy that he knows that they're paying me this amount of money, they need me. That's how he looks at it. And he looks at himself, hey, I can still beat these guys. No, you won't. Chances are you won't. You don't have the athletic ability. You don't have the speed like you used to. Your power is kind of overrated because his speed was kind of his power, so it really didn't, you know what I mean? He didn't have like blinding fucking Roberto Duran power. He didn't have shit like that. He didn't have that type of power. He had like athletic power. Okay, but he doesn't have those legs no more. What happened in the Tank fight? Tank, he fucked his foot up. And Tank couldn't even, like, dude, Tank, you got a one-legged 40-year-old man, you can't even get his ass out of there. So, like, again, then they're paying this old man $1 million. You fucking right. You can pay this old man $1 million. I ain't old, but you can pay my ass $1 million. You damn right I'll fight. It's a fucking $1 million. No, man. His biggest fight purse was $1 million and he's 40? You think he ain't gonna take it? No. That motherfucker taking that shit. He taking that shit. He's saving that money. He's paying off his coaches. He's paying his taxes, hopefully. Right? You know, But if I'm anybody, like if I'm someone like Yoriyokis Gamboa, and I know I'm not going to go to Cuba and spend my money there. That's stupid. What I'll do, I would go to Barbados. I would go to Dominica. I would go to Dominican Republic. I would go somewhere. Turks and Caicos, Jamaica. Probably he would like to be somewhere like Dominican Republic. Why? Because it's closer to Miami. It's like an hour away. I know that. Then you can buy somewhere in Punta Cana or Puerto Plata or somewhere else. Buy him a nice fucking house, 4-bedroom, 3-bath in the Caribbean, in a villa. Security, he's good. And he can sit on his ass and get drunk and fall off bar stools. Buy a boat, fish. Shit, go to the fish market. You ain't gonna run out of money in fucking DR. If you run out of, okay, even that, you have shit, he can open a boxing gym in DR. Yeah, so you think that man is not going to take that money? Of course he's going to take that money. He don't give a shit about getting punched. Hell, he's been getting punched all his life. You think he cares about that? Who I got for the main event? El Chivo. The GOAT. It's funny, I got some Chivo in the refrigerator. I don't know, man. Blair to Flair, we'll see. I think he puts his chin up. He takes a picture when he punches, which is very dangerous. You know what I mean? Because if somebody, young, especially a guy coming off just one loss, and I don't know, man. This is going to be a good fight. I got a feeling it's going to be a good fight. But Blair is bringing in all the flair, and the Flair is bringing in all the buzz. Charlo is calling out Canelo at 150. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Just look. I come on now. I want that retirement plan. Hell yeah, I want that retirement plan. But you can't blame Yoriyokis. They just don't want to put him in with a live wire, somebody like fucking Prograis. Prograis might beat Tank, might beat the shit out of Tank. And then they're look, that money, fuck. They're not going to do that. They're not going to have those type fights. That's why in 2013 and 14, that's why you didn't have guys like Erislandy Lara fighting Floyd. You're not going to have those type of fights. And Floyd was fucking Floyd. But Floyd knew, look, you only put me in with fighters that I know that the style is, what's the word? Compatible. See, you have to be compatible. Michael McKinnison, he's 21-0, 2 KOs. Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Counterpunch to you, buddy. Michael Fuller, how much what? Maybe Blair the Flair corn on the cob. Yeah, they ain't gonna have fights like that. That's dumb. Because they know. Floyd gets in there with Lara and he can't fucking, and it's a chess match and Lara's popping off that fucking left and then taking a walk around the block and popping off that left and taking a walk around the block and popping off that. Yeah, that shit will be a nightmare. They would have to start deducting points and all types of shit because that is not going, no. You imagine what kind of trouble that would have caused? Imagine Lara fighting Floyd in 14, better yet 13. Imagine that. Right? And he fucks around and upset Floyd. Listen. First of all, that would never happen because they're not dumb. I did a video on that a long time. People got pissed. Oh, fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about, motherfucker. I'm like, I got a good idea. They don't pick, they don't pick fights based on skill. They pick fights based on risk versus reward versus perception. Because they want people to look good. Again, why do you think they put old ass Gamboa in there with Tank Davis? Because they want Tank Davis to look good. Dazzling. Turning and shit. Turning. You know what I mean? He's turning off with a combination. That shit looks very flashy against a 40 fucking year old. You know? Let's just be real. How much to buy a 4-bedroom bath villa and live in the location you mentioned? Like a villa? Well, I mean, any villa. I mean, it'll be better to build versus getting a villa because most villas now are oversaturated. You have now, okay, when 50, Oprah Winfrey, people like that, they bought in for super cheap. Now their houses are worth 300,000, 400,000 versus then they probably bought it for maybe 100, you know, with add-ons, you know what I mean? And that's their custom add-on what they wanted to do, upgraded the house. But villas start at 150. Like you go to certain ones that are big, the big ones like Casa Linda, they're like 150. So you go there, and that's where they start. Now the thing about that is, you go to DR and get a house. This is already a hug of war, McKinnison and Martin. But you got to understand, these guys have beef, so they're pushing each other and all that shit. So this is going to be very interesting. Anyway, so you're going to have a lot of grab assing and all that in this fight. You know, so you got these southpaws. Hopefully, you know, because they're southpaws, I hope no one tries to be like tricky and ambidextrous, you know, and switch. But anyhow, no, you could get a 4-bedroom for like 150, 160. But you have to put up a certain amount of the house in order for them to build. Because here's the thing, they don't build houses there and you pick one like you do in fucking Dallas and North Dallas and Plano. They don't do that. You put up a certain amount of money, then they build your house in that villa. And then you pay the HOA fees every month or whatever the hell you pay it. And those are a bitch. So it's like, do you really want a villa? But somebody like Yorioka's Gamboa, you know, you can pay that shit. You can pay that off. You can pay your one-time property tax, which is great. Chick, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. You have the fluent Spanish. Don't leave that out, bro. Oh, you have to be fluent in Spanish. Well, think better yet, though. It's better to have a Dominican connect because they do have prices for Dominicans they don't have for other people. And I'm like, yo, that's bullshit. But it is true. They can go over there and damn, they'll get a house and be like, yo, why are you paying this much? And I'm paying this much. And we got the same shit. That's discrimination. No, that's the law of the fucking land there. You got to learn that. So, you know, I mean, yeah, fluent in Spanish is one thing, but, you know, they know you got that cash, you know, Susua condo. Yeah. You know, that's all in Sasua. Like Sasua, like Casa Linda, I think you have like 3 phases. You got like 1, 2, 3, then 3 through 5, then 1, 2, 3, 1 to 3, and then 4 through 6, and then 7 through 9. And then they're gonna make a whole new phase on the other side of the street. Yeah, that shit's, man. I mean, people are buying that. And a lot of people are from like, you know, Europe, you know, like Switzerland, London. You know, they buy that shit. You know, they go there and buy cash and they're like, oh, this is brilliant. We'll just come here. I'm tired of the UK. I'm tired of the fog. Let's go on down to the Dominican. Mm-hmm. We bought a condo as income property last year. Hey, that's what you do, man. That's how it's done. Hell, right on. You know, like my thing is, you know, I want to, in time, you know, just buy one outright because I'm building one in Puerto Plata. So, you know, not fucking the capital, none of that shit. I don't know. You know, but then again, if you know, like if I was older, I wouldn't build shit. What I would do, I would just get an apartment. Like let's say I was 65 and I just wanted to chill and you find me drop dead in the Dominican, right? You get an apartment. Shit, and pay $300 a month. $300, what's that? You know what I mean? Talk about 400,000 down there. What can you get? Dude, you can get a fucking house and it's a place. I got family in a place called Mal Verde, you know? And in Mal, they have these big Tony Montana houses. And then they're not even 500,000. I mean, dude, you can get a Michael Corleone house for 500,000 there. 500,000, you could get a house stupid big. I mean, the house where you get the barbed wire and shit all around them. Yeah, you got all that. You can get all that in the DR. I mean, especially in the country though. But if you're going somewhere like near the beach, like Sosúa, Puerto Plata, Cabarete, all those places like that. Yeah, Cabarete especially. You buy it's better to build a house because a villa they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you. You're gonna pay top dollar like everybody else in that villa. And then the HOAs are going to get you. That's another thing. So I don't want to deal with that. But it's safer. So you don't have to worry about some fucking bandits finding out, yo, it's American over there. And this motherfucker's out by himself. Let's get his shit. Now here we got jewelry, cars, chicks. Get him. My boy has a mansion. The house is beautiful. Only costs him $300,000 in the DR. My house here costs $450,000, and it's not half his house. Brooklyn's finest. There you go. That tells you something. And that's what I'm talking about. $500,000. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even spend $500,000 on a fucking house. I would take $150,000, build a house, and keep $450,000 in my fucking in my account. There's no way I'm not going to pay. I'm not even going to spend $500,000. It's $500,000 on a house. It's dumb. You know what I mean? Unless you're going to have parties all the time and all that shit, and all that. But you can still do that with a big, stupid house in the country. You don't need to be in a villa to build a house in the country that's not far from all the other shit. Downtown, the beach, wherever you want to go. So it's crazy. So that's that. Yeah, that's the issue in DR. Put to shame. In the Philippines, always keep your security on point. Yeah. And the thing is, like, I would never, I go to the DR enough to know, I wouldn't stay down there, maybe 3 or 4 months out of the year, maybe. But if I was going to stay there, okay, yeah, this fight's it's stop and go. These guys want to hurt each other so bad, they're not hurting each other. But if, I would have to invest in guns, and it's shitty there, it's like getting a gun, you might as well be in fucking London. I'm like, dude, I'm in Louisiana right now and I got an apartment in Texas. So it's Texas and Louisiana don't give a shit. You come down here with a gun, you get pulled over. They're going to ask you if you got a gun. You're going to tell them, yeah, I got a gun. Like every fucking body else. And they're like, okay, is it chambered? Is it loaded? Okay, they're gonna take the chamber out. I got pulled over one time. I didn't even get pulled over. People pulled behind me, a cop, sheriff. What are you doing here? 2 years ago, I'm uploading a video and fell asleep uploading the video on New Year's Eve. I carry a piece on me, a burner. And he was just I don't even think he asked me. He was just I just got out of the car. He seen it, took the bullet out, took the shit out, put it down. It was just something, oh, okay, nice little gun. Put it down, right? Because I had it chambered. I mean, it's stupid not to have your shit chambered. So, to me, wait, let me get my gun and clip, and I'm going, no, you don't, no, that's dumb. You need it for when you need it. Let me get prepared to prepare. No, that's not what I'm going to do, people. No. So, no, but down here, guns are not that. You do that shit in Rhode Island and New York, you're fucked. And I didn't even know it was that bad. Do that in Chicago. They're going to slam your ass on the hood, take you in, run the gun, run the bullets of the gun, run the prints. They're going to do all that there. It's just crazy. The separated states of America always seems to amaze me. Go to jail in Louisiana, it's a wrap. No, it's not a wrap. Depends on what the fuck you're doing. What are you doing down here? Just keep money in an account is dumb. Invest. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. if you're an American buying a house out there for 500,000 with no security, that's asking to get robbed. Well, pretty much. But why would you do that without security? You know what I mean? Like, I would get like ring lights or some kind of American security system from here and install it there through my Wi-Fi there. They have decent Wi-Fi. You'll pay for everything you get, obviously. I just don't like I was there when Usyk fought Chisora. It was there, like I had it, but the bar was closing because of the curfew. They had some bullshit curfew there because of COVID. And everybody, get this, the weekends, everything shut down at 5. The weekdays, everything shut down at 7. I'm like, that's kind of backwards, ain't it? Hey, you mean to tell me the weekend when people don't work, you close down earlier? I don't know. It's just dumb, man. It's just dumb. But but yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like you're asking to get robbed down there if you buy a house like that. You know, you're asking for something dumb to happen to you because straight left, good to left by Martin. But I mean, just people don't give a shit. They don't care. You know what I mean? Especially if they know you got money. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone would rather rob you than beg you. You know, I had a friend of mine. She's like in real estate or whatever. So she's always jumping on. If you guys know anything about the motos down there, they're like little motorcycles that you can, pay a fucking 1 peso, 50 pesos or some shit. Jump on and go anywhere you want to go in the town. No problem. Well, she jumped on a bike and she jumped on the wrong bike. And that bike guy, he tried to rape her, he tried to rob her, so he cut her here, he cut her here, he cut her here, he went to cut her here, he went and tried to cut her here. Yeah, it was messed up. So see, I got something for these thieves. That's the thing. See, I want to have like assault rifles and stuff like that. I don't want little pea shooters. I want something that's some artillery. So if 5 guys try to rob my house, I want to be ready for all 5 of them. Because you don't know what they got. If so they go there, they're just gonna have a crowbar. You don't know what they're prepared for. What type of robbery is it? Is this like, oh, y'all gonna, snatch me up? Fucking 50 cal. Michael, Jesus, you trying to blow somebody. I don't know about a 50 cal. I don't want nothing with that type of recoil. But, that would definitely get the job done because you touch anybody anywhere with any part of a 50 cal, you won't see that piece again. So, yeah, that's crazy. Move to Pattaya, Thailand. Yeah. I'm supposed to go to Thailand this year, and I'm like, I don't know, because I've never been to Thailand. And I'm like, okay, I would rather go to Dubai than Thailand. Or if I had to, okay, because give me Japan first, then Dubai, then Thailand. I'm watching this fight and I'm like, I see a huge amount of mediocrity. I remember someone wanted to take my shoes in high school because I was a smaller guy. I ended up giving him the ass whooping of a lifetime. Hey, that's a good story. And it's better. I wonder about people that go home and, hurt themselves or kill themselves because they're so afraid. And it just dawned on me like, dude, one of the worst sins that you can ever do as far as self-hurt or self-hate is fear. You know, like, dude, I'd rather go home and tell somebody than go home and fucking slip my wrist because somebody's fucking with me every day. You know, that's crazy. You know, and I'm just wondering, like, damn, what kind of mindset does people have? You know, I'm so afraid because this person's messing with me. I want to kill myself. It's just, I don't know. It's crazy. Man, I checked over there, Tommy French, and I haven't seen. You know what? I'm going there now because this fight is not what I thought it was going to be. All that shit they talked at the weigh-in, and this is like some mediocre shit. You got people looking at the phones. Half the people are looking at the phones. A lot of times, okay, good right hook, okay. Um, let's see what's going on over here. Because I mean that's just like boring me to death. So let's check the ESPN out. ESPN's kind of weird though because I don't know. It's almost like I remember one time I was watching my Roku. I was at my dad's crib. He's over there having technical problems, can't even see the fight. God, don't tell me that, Psycho Crusher, because that's exactly what I was about to say. I was at my dad's crib, and it just kept saying, "This isn't ready." Let me see. Let me see what it says. Really? Okay, hold on. And this is the dumbest shit ever. I just came to this app, and then they're telling me, "Hey, go to ESPN Activate." Like it's me. It's my device. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so now I got to go activate the thing. Oh, okay, see. And I don't see where this shit comes from. Okay, Xfinity. See, I have Xfinity here in Spectrum. Okay, cool. Media not installed. This network is not included in your current. Dude, you better get the hell on. I pay for this shit every month. So what is this shit I'm getting here? That's why I don't really care for ESPN2. And if that Dillian White versus Tyson Fury fight, you know, Bob Arum said it's going to be on other outlets. Give me something else to watch that shit because this is stupid. Okay, yeah, this is dumb. Because what's bad is they're not even, let's see. I pay for this shit every month, right? And because I know it comes out of my PayPal account every month religiously. And I will get some shit like, well, let me try that. Let me try ESPN Plus because this is the weirdest shit ever. Okay, this is the dumbest shit ever. Okay, I pay for ESPN Plus. I tried to watch it on ESPN, and it said you don't have it. So I go to ESPN Plus on the same app, which is an extension of the app they say I don't have, and now it's playing. Dumbest thing ever. I'd never seen anything like that. Let's see. Baza, which is from Puerto Rico, versus Luis, which is from Canada. All right. You have to go. You have to go to the right. Yeah, he's fighting after those guys that have a beef. Um, get finished. This fight sucks. Been watching it for a while, messing around with you guys. Yeah, Michael. I mean, oh, good right hook by Bassa. The fans are beginning to boo the fighters. Yeah, I mean, you can't like. What can you do about it? Like these guys, it's like going to an Edislandi Lara fight. I don't know if I told you, man. I went to see Lotta versus Boucher, and then like the undercard was lit. I mean, they had Jermell Charlo, they had Jermell Charlo, they had Jared Swift Hurd take on Austin Trout. Jermell Charlo took on not Goucher because Lara fought Goucher, and Jermell Charlo fought what's the other guy that beat up Belonga in sparring? What's that guy's name? He's a young guy. Do you believe Cambosos is avoiding Haney? Yeah, I believe that. Because I think Gambosos wants to go for all the money. You know, I mean, he's like, fuck it. If I'm gonna fight somebody, it's gonna be for some money, but he doesn't understand. People just don't want to fuck with Haney because Haney is a guy that they may lose by, and nobody wants to be that guy to lose to Haney. That look, losing to Devin Haney is like losing to Demetrius Andrade. Okay, so Tank, Ryan, T.O., those guys losing to Devin Haney is like Jermell, who else? David Benavidez, that's like them losing to Demetrius Andrade. Belonga just has power. He's a young kid, and I think what happens he's created a highlight reel from the opposition because he's been knocking their ass in the next week. But the problem is he has flaws. He's a young guy, and there's a lot of people that's better than him. So if you can get past the power, you can beat someone like that. It's some people that get so accustomed to knocking people out that they don't know how to do anything else. They don't know how to consistently win round after round. They just go for knockouts. So when they finally get beat by somebody they can't knock somebody out, they're bound to either run out of gas or just become a stagnant like guy and start crumbling mentally because they don't understand why this fighter ain't went nowhere. You're not going to knock everybody out. You're just not going to. You're not going to. If Lomachenko tried to leave Ukraine to box in America, I bet his comrades would say box the Russian instead. Yep. I mean, you got to remember something. You know, you got to think about the people that are not boxers. You got to think about the people that are regular, average, everyday people, plumbers, taxi cab drivers, lawyers. saying this for long. He knows he could easily lose to Haney, so he wants the maximum financial reward with Loma. Yeah, I mean, he will get probably more with Loma, maybe, maybe not. But I'm pretty sure Eddie Hearn will, but if he fights Loma, getting schooled too. Well, I mean, if he gets schooled by Loma, it is what it is. But I mean, I still think it's going to be a pretty good fight, just because we know George Cambosos is a very competitive guy. He throws punches, he scrapes, he scraps with punches, but he throws flurries too. He's real wiry. Damn, why is Edward Belonga Senior looking like Fernando Vargas? Loma needs to fight the winner. Yeah, but I mean, I'm like this though. Loma though is getting older. In case you guys haven't noticed, he's getting older, and I think there's some sense of urgency because I've seen changes in Loma from his last fight. Tank and Haney. Yeah, you're not gonna see Tank versus Haney. Nobody's Tank is a slave, people. He's not gonna fight anybody. He's gonna fight who the fuck they tell him to fight, and that's all it's going to be. Tank is a tank in prison. Gonna throw his ass back in the kennel. And they let him out when they want him to let him out. He can't do anything. He can't call no shots. I mean, he can, but he's not gonna risk pissing off pretty boy Floyd Mayweather. No, he ain't. Even though he's already did that by talking that Canelo shit. You fight who I tell you to fight. Quit talking about Canelo gloves. You know what? Give me them gloves. Give me them gloves. Give me them gloves. Punk ass gloves and shit. Bro, I hate Ryan Garcia. He's everything wrong with the Gen Z. Yeah. I don't hate him. I just know that like I just know it ain't he's not I don't think he's 100% authentic. I'm like my boy on the town. I want to be authenticious. I said, what the fuck is that? If you guys ever seen The Town, man, The Town is one of the I'm trying to make this shit sound authenticious. Often what? The fuck's wrong with you guys in Charlestown? Tank needs to be in hot boxing with Mike. Here's some facts. Yeah, they ain't gonna do that. If he's in there and Floyd's in there, I can see that shit. You know, I can see that shit. I can see. I can see Mike sitting over there charging up or trying to charge up Tank Davis. And he's sitting there. So Tank, why don't you fight Ryan Garcia? And then as soon as he say some shit like that, Floyd come out of nowhere because damn smoking here because he don't need to fight. We don't need nobody on the. No disrespect to you, Mike. No disrespect to you. We don't need anybody else. You need to fight the best people. That's bullshit, Floyd. You fought everybody. I fought everybody. Everybody we fought. So you telling him he can't? I ain't telling what he can't do. I'm just saying. Who you raising your voice at, motherfucker? Look, nigga, I'm just telling you what you need to do if you want to have a start. We know how to make them start. No disrespect. Everybody's entitled. Everybody's entitled in their own opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, Mike. And Tank ain't saying shit. He like this. Yeah, man. You gotta fight all the people to make all the money. So everybody got to come together. Hit this. I don't smoke. Tank don't smoke. I hit it. No smoke. You don't want none, Tank. Oh. We're gonna give you some after the show. But you gotta want to fight the best. Floyd, I don't know why you being chicken shit. You being a hypocrite because you telling him to do something that you didn't do. You fought everybody. You fought Pac-Man later on, but you fought everybody else too. And you made millions of dollars. I made millions of dollars. I fucked it all up. Yeah, I mean, you imagine that shit? Floyd and Mike going head toe to toe because Tank ain't saying shit. He ain't got no voice. Motherfucker. You know, Mike just kind of snapped. Motherfucker, I carried you. I used to hate your fights. You running motherfucker. No disrespect. We gotta be here. That shit would go viral. Mike Tyson explodes on Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd, you know what? Lennox Lewis fucked you up. You fight like shit. I fought the best, motherfucker. You waited 5 years to fight Pacquiao. Motherfucker, you stand up and shit. Bodyguards were coming there for Floyd and shit. I don't need nobody to fight for me. Bodyguards. I don't need nobody to fight for me. I ain't afraid of no motherfucker. Think you put all that wolf pussy on top of your head, nigga? You think you... I can see Mike talking to Tank Davis like the intro of Cannabis song, first song, Knockout. Yeah, that would go viral. Yeah, that shit would go crazy. Let me see what's going on over here at the Zone. Please tell me that shit's over, man. It's like, I mean, I know they tacked on another fight and all. And really the co-main event's supposed to be on right now, which was supposed to be Cobbs and Rocha. But it's Cobbs and Rocha is the main event. So they had to put another fight. And this fight stinks. So let's see. 9 of 10. Fuck me. Yo, please make this a skit. Yeah, man. Shit, it's just... Matter of fact, I'll clip it out of this live and then put it on. Floyd exploding on Mike. Mike exploding on Floyd. Motherfucker, you need to start telling your fighters fight the best motherfuckers. We had Jamal Charlo and he don't want to call out anybody. We don't want to call out. He don't want to call out anybody. That's bad for business. He don't need to call out anybody if he's over that person. He's making the numbers that the other fighter ain't making. So he make the other fighter look good without even fighting the other fighter. That's why we don't call out names over here, Mike. Look, fuck all that. We want to see the best fight the best. That's the only way these guys are gonna know where they at. That's the only way. If they really love each other, they're supposed to be boys. Why don't you get them in the fight? Because I'm the number one. I'm the creme de la creme. I'm the cash cow. I'm still gonna be that. Motherfucker, you ain't fought in 5 years. Floyd. Motherfucker, you ain't fought in 5 years. I don't give a fuck. I don't have to fight in 5 years. I can do them an exhibition and make $3 more million more than these fighters to be getting right now. You don't want to make more money than you? I thought that's what you said. You want them to go past you. How they gonna go past you if they behind you? I have not seen the Psycho Crusher. Both fights on ESPN. Yeah. Well, this one, they got one more round on this one, and I'm thinking like, okay, like this is some mediocre shite. Yeah, it's last round. And then see, I might as well watch this one because the other one just ended. This should lull you to sleep, though, honestly. Blair looks like he's musty. I don't know, man. It is a trip. That's fucked up when you look like you stink. Damn. Belonga's fighting a 37-year-old with little to no power. Yeah, that's the same shit. It ain't just Floyd though. All these promoters do this pretty much the same shit. If they're gonna fight somebody worthwhile, it better be worth the money for them fighting. Like everybody's saying, oh, the fight gotta make sense. You know what that means? That means it has to be enough money for those guys to make their risk making that fight happen. Because in other words, if there's no money on the table for a fight that people want to see, the fans, the public, the supporters, they're not going to make the fight. It's not going to happen. Yeah, they're not going to make that fight happen. I'm sorry. Belonga's fighting. Okay, we already got that. Can anybody tell me how I'm doing it wrong? Let's see. Let's see if I can figure this shit out. Can anybody tell me? Um, no, I don't want to stop streaming. Come on, 10 seconds. What's the weather like in Louisiana? God, I haven't been in the Big Easy in 20 years. Chick, the weather was absolutely gorgeous. I went to the track. I walked about 3 miles in the track, quarter-mile track, beautiful track. Um, I got a Johnny's Pizza, thin crust. They got it called Sweep the Swamp. So it comes with andouille sausage, shrimp, crawfish, onions, and something else. Right? Delicious. Well, I mean, it's humid. So I'm used to humidity. So when you say humid as fuck, I don't know what you're really talking about because, like, even when I go to Brazil, it's like here in the summertime. I mean, it's hot, don't get me wrong, but the only difference is in Brazil, You don't have like central air and heat in places. It's like yes, banks, supermarkets, yeah. Yeah, crawfish and shrimp on a pizza. It's called Sweep the Swamp. It's Louisiana shit, bro. You know, weed, oysters, crawfish, lobster, shrimp. You know, I mean, that's like we eat different shit down here that people won't even think about eating. Have you guys ever had any snake? Rattlesnake? Yeah. Well, it's just different shit, bro. In Louisiana, the flies are so big that they're crying. They're carrying you away. Well, I mean, they have bad horse. Like, if you run across a horse fly, run. Because that's something you do not want to get bit by. A horse fly will bite you and make piss come down your leg. I'm trying to tell you, you don't want that. Hopefully, that got the donkey veins out of those Jones. Otherwise, you have sweet shit pizza. Well, it's all good. It's all baked anyway. It's all baked anyway. Are you Brazilian? No, I'm not Brazilian. I got a family down there, but I'm not Brazilian. Is it me or does Hearn give us a very good undercard? I mean, that wasn't a fucking good undercard. I don't give a shit about that. That's for sure. You can eat snake and wrestle an alligator. Well, I tell you, I love alligator. I eat it. Here's the thing about alligator with me, though. I love it fried. It's a place right up the street at a restaurant called Walk-Ons. It's the Drew Brees' restaurant. So it's statewide. They have fried alligator. Great. Papados has the best alligator on the map. I don't know what they do. That shit tastes like Chick-fil-A. Shit tastes like Chick-fil-A. Oh, that was by Golden Boy. Yeah, it was Golden Boys. That's why I seen Oscar De La Hoya and whatchamacallit there. Where am I getting all this shit from? I'm getting these weird messages, and they're like hella weird. What's the gas prices like out there? In California, it starts at $6. Nah, it's about $4 here. So like 380, something like that. Texas is like 405. Um, what's your nationality, if you don't mind me asking? I'm American. I mean, you asked the nationality, you didn't ask what's my ethnicity. Two different things. I just want to say I only catch you live now and then because I'm from Wales and the hours I do. But I want to thank you for your videos and information. Thanks, Mark. Mark Griffin, appreciate you watching it, man. I'm glad I when I hear things like that, it only gives me motivation to do more fucking videos to keep counterpunching more and more. So I appreciate you, Mark. Don't work too hard over there. Legend has it Oscar wears fishnets under his slacks. Nah, I doubt that, man. I think Oscar De La Hoya just has problems. I think he's a I think he's a uh, he has a substance abuse problem, right? He's had it for a long time, and I think when you get embarrassed enough, that is where you finally decide to like, look, it's either you do something that kills yourself or whatever, but hopefully you're in a situation that you can get help. Damn, that left hook to the body was hell. Garcia did that shit though. Say what you want about little ass Garcia. Say that he's lazy, say that he's not motivated, but he hit Luke Campbell to the fucking he made him shit on himself. Yeah, that punch hurt. Your liver is nothing to fuck with, please. It sounds like your Spanish is good. It's all right, Mike. Shit, it ain't the best, but it's okay. And it's different variations. It's a mix between Cuban and Dominican. Because, I mean, you hear so many things and you hear people say things certain ways and it means certain things. So I'm used to hearing Dominican Spanish. And I'm in Florida, you hear a lot of Cubans speak Spanish and it's a little different. Certain things they say are a little different. Actually, in my younger times, I was real close to one of my best friends was Puerto Rican. And they talked a different type of Puerto Rican, different type of Spanish altogether. So now, you get accustomed to going certain places. You go to Mexico, you go to Colombia, you go to DR, you go to Cuba, you go to, different places talk differently. Panama is different. So if you hang around long enough, you get to know the difference, or you get to seeing the differences. Is your family tree here before the Civil War? Fuck, I don't know. Think so. I wouldn't think so. Damn, that's a fucking crazy question. Okay, the Civil War. I don't know. Maybe some of them. Fuck. I don't know, dude. I know my father's wasn't. Mom, maybe. Not my father. No. Diesel 2.32 USD a liter in the UK. So what is that in dollars? What is that in dollars? I had some of the best food ever, but I was a guest of Mayor Nigel, and he seemed to have the skitty on all the best places in New Orleans. Okay. Psycho Crusher, you're right. And that's what Oscar was doing, man. He was doing that substance. So, you know what I mean? You don't want to be, that's not good for you, man. You know what I mean? How about a new drug called sobriety? Canelo is going to be the Russian slayer the world needs right now. Damn. Have you ever ate an alligator gar? Fuck yeah. I used to catch them, dude. Psycho Crusher, I caught alligator gar. Um, and they're delicious because they only have one bone. But here's the thing about gar. For one, they'll fuck up. You have to be prepared to catch one because if you ever hook an alligator gar, they're like, if you guys don't know what a gar is, okay, a gar is an old ancient fish. They're very old, going back to the prehistoric times. They're a long fish, and they have a fucking long snout with fucking teeth. They're like an alligator, and they eat other fish. But if you ever snag one, when you're reeling, you snag one. What they'll do like I say, if you hook them, they will turn and then like pop your line. So you got to be careful. So if you're if you're fishing for gar, you have to have a hook that is connected to an iron rod that probably, surpasses this much, maybe a foot and a half, and you want to use that and you tie your string onto that. So if you do catch them, they can't turn and pop that line because they will do that shit. And then granted, when you get them, you break the build and you have to cook them right away. But they're very good. The steaks, you can chop them in the steaks if you want. Shoe picks, a lot of people call them grinner. I love to fish them. They are probably the best in the most fun to reel in. Because I like to fight. Yeah. Love it. $10.35 a gallon UK price. Oh my God. That's crazy. It's almost like they're saying, okay, it's time to bring your ass back home. One day I hope to catch a Goliath tiger fish. You've been watching Animal Monsters. You know that guy just died, though. I think. Let me see. Animal Monsters. Dude, I love that show. What show was that on? No, they were River Monsters, I think it was. Yeah, River Monsters. And that crazy ass dude. He was a Brit too, man. Let me see this cat. He is not a fisherman. He's an extreme angler in search of the biggest fish. If you guys notice, I'll wear a hat called 512 Anglers. If you guys ever seen me wear that? Yeah, Jeremy Wade. Yeah. I don't know if he's dead. I wait a minute. I hope I have him confused with somebody else. I don't, wish nobody death and shit. No, he's still alive. Okay. No, the season ended, not him. Okay, that's what I meant. Sorry. Ashy elbow. No. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Yeah, this cat here. Wait, can you guys see that shit? Damn, why is it like that? Okay, that's it. There you go. Boom, that guy. How many seasons was it? Damn. That's crazy. Look at that fish. Look at that. Oh my God. So, if you guys want to know what garfish look like, all right, let me show you. Yeah, it's a fish. Cool. This is what they look like. I want to get a good picture of them because they have different ones. Check this out. Look. That's what they look like with fucking teeth and everything. They will bite the shit out of you. You see that? You guys see that? Crazy stuff. Russia is telling the Ukraine to come back into the fold because they have went rogue and Russia feels that their national security is at risk. So you fucking bomb them? It's like almost like a mobster's telling you, hey, I think you need protection. We're going to protect you, so we're going to take $300 a month from you in. It's going to be bad for you. We're just trying to watch out for your security. Who do we got to secure ourselves from? Us. Southern people actually eat alligator. I always thought that was a joke. Jose S. No, it's no joke, bro. There's a restaurant. You can get fucking fried alligator, blackened alligator, grilled alligator. Alligator's good, bro. It's better for you than chicken. That's a fact. Alligator is better for you than chicken is. It's a cold-blooded animal. Cold-blooded meat is better than warm-blooded meat. Why? Because chickens, they shoot steroids and shit in. You can't do that with a cold-blooded animal. Cold-blooded animal, if you do that, it would just die. And speaking of cold-blooded, belched up some shrimp or crawfish or something. Is anybody watching the Blair fight? I am. We are. All my love and courage to Ukraine. I heard that, Mark. But you're so out of my league right now with the monster fish, and I've been counterpunched. Yeah. I mean, that's Louisiana shit, bro. You ever tried goat? Dude, I got some fucking goat in the refrigerator. What do you mean? Seriously. How can you think I'm kidding? Look, let me show you. Oh, wait. We got Cobbs, though. He's coming out all flamboyant, flashy, looking like a wrestler. Yeah, dude, that's crazy, right? Yeah, dude, I got some goat, some fucking, some cheeval in the refrigerator. Yeah. Dude, goat, ox, lamb, alligator, snake, coon. Dude, we eat all that shit, dude. That's like, that's Louisiana shit, man. Don't worry. If the world came to end, we would survive. And everyone wants to live, come see me. Zayas, I meant killer. Who do you think has the best chance going undefeated between all the young fighters? Dude, there's no way of knowing. And I think here's the problem. Brooklyn's finest, for you to say that, it also tells you that that's how the perception of Floyd Mayweather has crept into the minds of in imaginations of everybody. Like, why would you give a fuck if they went undefeated? Here's the thing. Everybody's undefeated until they get defeated. So for you to say, hey, which one you think is going to go undefeated? Let me answer that question. I can answer that for you. You want me to answer it? The motherfucker that doesn't fight anybody. That's who goes undefeated. That's who gets by undefeated, unscathed, undefeated, unwhooped, unbeat, bars. That's what's going to happen. That's who. So to answer your question, the person that doesn't fight anybody, that's who's going to be undefeated. You guys eat bat? No. Wait a minute. No. Bat's a fucking mammal. No. Nah, I think you're crossing the line there, man. I don't eat bat. I don't eat possum. I don't eat shit like that. No. But here's the thing. I don't eat like certain shit on a pig. You know, I don't eat pig feet. I don't eat pig ears. I don't eat fucking chitlins. I don't eat intestines. I don't eat that shit. No. That's fucking disgusting. Anything that smells like shit, you can do away with. If alligator smelt like shit, human feces or feces of any kind, you can take that shit away and dump it in the fucking river. Matter of fact, don't dump it in the river because fish will eat it. I'll tell you what you do with it. You burn it. Or you give it to somebody else that does eat it and let their blood pressure go. I don't eat meat at all. I'm not a lion. See, I'm a wolf though. A pig is trifling. Yeah. No swine at all. Frog, love frog legs, bro. Another cold-blooded animal. Let's just be real. Yeah, Flair is quite the personality. I mean, it's fun to see someone with some fucking character. Blair Flair's been working with Freddie Roach. He has. You know, I see Freddie from here. Oh, a possum? No, dude, you're good. Not fucking with. A possum is nothing but a big ass rat. I'm a wolf. Come back. Yeah, what fucking liking, dude? Give me a week without shaving. All this shit will be. You see the fangs? Yeah, those are real. Full moon, watch out. Why you never think I do a live stream on a full moon? Because I'm out fucking shit up. I'll wake up with a bone. Oh! It did it again. Didn't Blair say Canelo was on his undercard? I don't know. I understand that money talks, but why don't the best fight the best? Because they don't want to. See, here's the thing. Mark, let me explain to you why the best don't fight the best, okay? The best don't fight the best because you don't need to fight the best if a fucking promoter is giving you money or you're making enough, right? So if you're making $400,000, you're making $400,000 a fight. Like that's what Jamal and those guys were making. You do understand that, right? Why do you think Danny Jacobs, when he saw Jamal Charlo, he was like, dude, I'm getting M's. I know you're not getting M's. And you don't know what a motherfucker, you don't know what I got. You don't know what I make. Yeah, we know you're not getting M's. See, you have to get M's in order to fight someone on the level. And what they're doing, they're lowering the standard of boxing. So these guys are not really making that much. What they're doing, they're making $200,000-$300,000, $400,000 or $500,000 at best. But they're getting enough to shut up. They're getting enough to buy a house. They're getting enough to, the 2 fights a year, that's $200,000-$300,000 a year, that's $600,000. They're six-figure people, so they're not complaining. So they're not explaining. So they're not risking anything at all. They don't have to. They don't have to do anything. They don't have to reach anything or anybody. Damn. Fucking Cobbs comes in like a whirlwind. You know who Cobb reminds me of? It just hit me. Cobbs reminds me of the Venezuela fighter, Edwin Valero. He reminds me of Edwin Valero, but with a fro. He doesn't have tats. So that's crazy. Like a dude that doesn't have tats. That's you know what I mean? With that type of flash and bizarre, Yeah, he's getting in Rocha's shit. Like Rocha has his high guard. And then see, when someone has a high guard like that and they're moving side to side, that's all perfect opportunity. So he comes in with a right and a left. These are two southpaws. So another two southpaws. And we already know this is a lot better than these guys are fighting. And, Cobbs is, and here's the thing about Cobbs, though. He's exciting, but he's not just a guy that's flashy and not do shit. He's also flashy in the ring. You see, he just tagged him. Bow! He caught him with his elbow. Damn, he's getting all in his shit. And look, Rocha, you could already see he's tough. This is going to be a fight of endurance because Rocha's taking some good shots in the first round, and this is halfway through. So Rocha's down to take these punches. And look, these guys are fighting. This looks like an old school 1970 fight. And I've watched Cobbs most of the day today, right? And I've seen that he's able to take punches and he's conditioned to take punches. Now, I don't know how long his career will last, but he is in condition to take shots because he took some good shots from, I forget the guy's name that I was watching, Solomon. He took some good punches from Solomon. I mean, counter punches, type of punches that will have you kind of wobbly if you didn't have a chin. He has a chin, and he has that chin for it to step out. Okay, so he has that chin to step out every step of the way. Show your screen. No, I'm not showing the screen so the zone can shut my shit down. Brother, that's already happened. I've had some horror stories on live stream shut down. Speaking of Charlo, I think it was when Charlo and his brother, Jermel and Jamal, they were on the same fight card. Yeah, he's a mix between Edwin Valero, and Emmanuel Augustus. You guys remember Emmanuel Augustus, the drunken master? Tell me you guys know who that is, please. Didn't your channel get shut down for a month behind something like that? No, it didn't get shut down. Look, okay. This channel got shut down because of other channels sending copyright strikes to my channel wrongfully. That's how it got shut down. And then that's the scary thing about YouTube. Like, so if anybody thinks or claims it's a long it's a long process, and they have to sit there and manually type this shit in to type why, what, when, who, and they have to do all that, and it takes a while to submit that. Yeah, with Emmanuel Augustus, exactly, Michael Fuller. So that's what it was. This is a good fight. Good jab by Rocha. And you know something? He's already busting Rocha up because I look at the right eye of Rocha. Good left over the top. Good jab by Cobbs. But here's the thing. I mean, yeah, Ego tried. See, Ego tried, but no avail for Ego. It was other channels where theirs actually got through, and they shut it down because of those submissions. So I had to counter submit. It was a big shit show, and it was shut down for like a month. And it got down to arbitration. It was so weird, and the irony of it was because like Wilder and Fury were going through arbitration when I was going through arbitration with those cats. You know, that's why like my members only know the whole thing because it's all documented on my members only material. So like all that shit happened, and it was crazy because it was like, I think at the end of the day, they did it because I got confirmation why they did it. I mean, it's all on my stuff. I mean, I don't give a shit who they are. I mean, because those guys, Ego tried, Boxing Ego tried, and a couple channels from the LDBC. Oh, good right, man. Dude, this is a shit show. Yeah. Look, Cobbs hit him with a straight left. Rocha came back with a right and a left. He gets countered with another straight hard left. Then Rocha comes back with a 1-2-3. And then Cobbs comes back with a straight, another hard left. This is a trade-em fight. This is a very exciting fight right here. Oh, good jab from Rocha. And then look, Rocha's a sturdy cat. You know, if Rocha was a guy with no chin, he would have already been chinned because he's been punched. You know, so this is a good fight. Oh, good straight left. Oh, good straight right from Rocha. Damn, Rocha, look, Rocha is throwing some leather. And Cobbs ain't as throwing as much. He's on the retreat. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's a good fight, man. Ego comes across like a snot. I mean, it's ego. You know, I mean, it's ego and it's jealousy, not envy. It's jealousy. You know, because you look at a guy like that, and he doesn't like the idea of a channel like mine that was coming up for saying something contrary to him. But here's the weird thing about him. I didn't like this guy. Boxing Ego had to come. He had to look back. This was in 2020. So what he did, he added himself on as a subscriber. And he went through all, and when I saw it, I'm like, okay, Boxing Ego, why the hell would you want to be subscribed to me? I'm not subscribed to you. Right? So he went back 2 fucking years and found a video that I did on him, and he tried to submit that shit. And he actually tried. And see, understand, once you try to submit that to someone and it gets denied, you're going to be notified about it. That's why I know he did it. So you couldn't say, oh, I didn't try to do a backstabbing ass thing like that. No, he tried. And he tried, was like, well, he was using my image. I'm like, your image? What the fuck are you talking about, image? You don't have any image, punk. You take fucking pictures off Google. You take them off Google and you make either a collage and you put some logo on it. That does not make it your fucking video. You're not a photographer. Okay? That's the thing. Like, a lot of people think that, oh, because I put a stamp on a fucking picture that belongs to somebody else, that's my picture. No, bitch, it's not your picture. It's not your picture at all. No, 78 wasn't. 78, Blue Blood, none of those guys were. No, it wasn't that. You know. So yeah, no, it wasn't those cats, but it was like those man, like that shit there was a trip, you know. Oh, that hurt him. Right hook for Cobbs. That buckled Rocha a little bit. I was wondering when these punches were going to start making effect because you see leather thrown, you see leather landed, you see this contact, straight left lands. And look, this is a good fight though, because see, none of these guys are because see, I see the right eye of Rocha, and you can see it's wear and tear. Uh-oh. The jab made Cobbs backpedal a bit. Kurt, you and Boxing Ego 5-round fight pay-per-view. Yeah, that'd be good. Ooh. I see a lot of pressures on Blair the Flair because he's like, oh, good right. Oh, good right. Good right hook. So he came in and he landed like a right, then he landed another right hook behind it. So it's crazy. That cut's not too bad, but like the way this fight's going, it could be worse. Yeah, they need to get some, need to get an inswell on that cut because like it's over the eyelid right here. That's a bad place to get a cut. You ask any fighter, that shit will sting. Even the shit that they're putting on it could sting. So they got to be careful on what they put on it, you know. Yeah, that buckled him. That right hook buckled him. Man, these guys are throwing leather, man. And it ain't like these guys are fighting like this shit depends on it. Because you look, you have one guy with one draw and another guy with one loss. Rocha has the loss. Blair has the draw. So it's like, okay, wow, what type of fight is this really? Apologize, but I have to go sleep. But I want to give you a big thank you for what you do. Mark Griffin, appreciate you, brother. Drummond for life. What's up? Counterpunch to you. Blair Cobbs and Roller Romero are two of the most entertaining fighters outside the ring. Well, Romero talks a lot of shit though. I just don't like his voice. And I've seen him lose a fight to Jackson Marinez, and you could see like the anarchy of boxing. Good right hook from Rocha that landed flush on the chin of Cobbs. And see, Cobbs keeps his. I don't know. Just because your hair's big don't mean your head don't mean your chin has to be straight up like that. It's crazy. I always wanted to test Ego's chin and not Key. Well, those cats, those are the culprits though. So, and then really it was like the shit was, it was so pitiful because when push comes to shove, it was no like like okay, bitch, you want to go to court over it? I'll take you to court because I'm like, you're not gonna shut my channel down. You know, I have a and even at the time, a couple of years ago, I had over 40,000 subs. So you know what I mean? Like I wasn't going to, you know, like, oh, let me start over. Even though I made another channel just for safe precaution. So if it did happen, I do have some sort of a platform, which in 8, 9 days, I thank God that I was able to not only get that channel monetized, but I already had like 2,000 subscribers in like 9 days. So, and it was growing. And and I worked on from that platform for the longest, and I still could post things on my community on my original page. So that helped a lot. So like my uncle's stuff, my uncle's material, I can put that, I could put that on I could put that on the community, and then people could watch it from there because they knew like, whoa, where the hell is his shit? We haven't seen any of his material for the longest. So, you know, if you didn't follow me on Twitter and you only follow me on the platform of YouTube and that gets disrupted, then what are you really going to do? So I had to find another way to get the word out. Yeah, I mean, he should have let it be known. I mean, but see, the thing is, I didn't like because I didn't know Rolly Romero. That was the first time I ever saw him. I mean, I knew he, you know, he had a style that portrayed that he had power, but like he wasn't hurting Marinez. Marinez was beating him with a jab, and I was like, dude, how did that shit happen? So, you know, Romero. Then what he said, I don't what I'm gonna fight him for. Why I'm gonna fight him again? He ain't do nothing but throw a jab. I'm like, dude, you can't be more annoying with that fucked up voice. His voice is terrible. He's one of them dudes. He's sitting there right now. I've been backhand him like, yo, shut up. Don't let him start drinking. I think it'll get worse. Rolly would probably be probably better if he was smoking a joint. I'm probably getting high, you know. Kind of sound like a Mike Tyson or some shit. Kurt, I want to see Spence versus Jamal Charlo at 160. What do you think? Spence is willing to move up to Canelo. Why not Jamal? He's not. He don't want to fight Jamal Charlo. He wants to fight Canelo. Now he would do it. Oh! Oh! He's fucking up Cobbs. Cobbs is hurt. Cobbs is hurt. Rocha's going in for the kill. He hit Cobbs with a left, then a right hook, then another left, then another left, then a right hook. Cobbs backed into the ropes. He got shaky legs. Cobbs recuperated. He seems to, but his legs were wobbly. His legs were lip noodle. Damn, good right hook. Rocha's giving his ass the business in round 5. Damn. Oh, good straight left over the top. That's look, and that's that style. That overlap, that left again. That's another left uppercut. And I think he got the flare on his back toes. Good right jab. Right jab. And he's throwing that jab to keep Cobbs there because Cobbs been circling around. And I don't know why. Maybe he got hit with a body punch that he didn't like. I'm looking at Bernard Hopkins is looking at him like, yeah, motherfucker. Oh, man. It's crazy. Cobbs is still in the corner. I think he's trying to get his legs back. Ooh, they both land straight lefts. They trade jabs. Jab misses to the body by Rocha. Oh, Cobbs went to throw a straight left and missed. Man, Cobbs got a chin, though. You can't say that motherfucker it ain't from Philly because that guy got hit with, oh, man, I have to see the replay because he got hit with a straight left, a straight right, a left, another right hand, hook. Dude, it was crazy. Got called that the first round, open for the left. Look at that. Left. Ooh, that left caught him. Look, that's the one that caught him. Then he catches it with another left. Then another left. That one, I thought that landed on his chin, but it actually hit him in the chest. One of those last exchanges. Then he catches him with a straight left. He catches Rocha with a straight left in the corner, and then he spins him around. You know, that's why I can't stand the interference of referees. Them motherfuckers got to stop. Somebody got to referee the referee, because if you don't, like that was a clear turnaround point where the retaliation could have been known. Here comes the right hook of Rocha. That lands. Flush. Oh, straight left lands again for Rocha. Man, he's tattooing fucking Cobbs. I bet you Errol Spence, that motherfucker wanted to fight me. Hell, they should have put me in the ring with him. Yeah, he's getting busted up. Rocha has his number because see now he's got established with his right hook and that straight left. Why? Because this motherfucker won't move his head. Like he can dip. Look at that. He's there the whole time to get hit. His jaw is straight up. Bip. Watch. Now he's starting to swell himself. They trade jabs. Overhand left lands for Rocha. It's 6 of 10, people. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the second part of this fight. And thus far, Rocha has won 3 out of those 5 rounds. So Rocha's looking to knock his ass out. But you know, he's a Philly fighter, man. These guys, I don't know, they make them different over there. But it goes to show you, though, when you call out everybody and your focus is all over the place, and then you get a fight. This is the main event of the fight, and guess what? You get your ass beat. You know, so a lot of pressure's on you, but most importantly, your focus is not on the fight at hand. Your focus is in every other direction, in every other dimension. And see, Rocha's coming. He knows. He knows what to do. And he look, and like he's fucking Cobbs up. Cobbs hadn't even really thrown. He's just moving. He's just moving like Mayweather now. Like, dude, what are you doing? Laughing when Cobbs was calling out Boots Ennis. You know, but see, here's the thing though. He's like, dude, what you gonna do, Lex? Lex like, what the fuck? You gonna keep turning and moving around, or you gonna fight? Because you didn't have that energy before. Now he's just moving around. He might throw a jab, take a walk around the park, take a walk around the block. See, he didn't do anything this fucking round but run and move. Like, dude, come on. Going on the Cobb is going to get his kernel popped if he doesn't turn down the heat. Kurt, just want to give a big thank you to what you do. Mark Griffin, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, he's getting that ass beat now. He got to turn it around. If he don't, Rocha's going to go in there for the kill. He's been trying to knock him out, though. So he's got some good shots under his belt. Cobb has no offense. All that dancing around without punching is counterproductive. Hey, that's true. That's why you got to be, if you're flashy, man, you better be prepared. You better be ready to adjust. You can't have just one style because somebody figures that shit out and you have nothing to come back on. That's your loss. Nah, Rocha is not going to get robbed. Rocha is the main event. Oh, good. Right, left. Yeah, he's fucking Cobbs up systematically. Cobbs is just moving. So you can't do that shit. Get in there and fight. Get in there and fight. Like he doesn't have anything to fucking look what he's doing. He's just trying to look good. You gotta win. Fuck looking good. You gotta go in there and win. He's trying to fucking, dazzle and bedazzle and shit without punching. They're gonna start booing his ass in a minute. Like, and I don't think he wants that type of audience. Yeah, he's trying to dance and shit. Like, dude, fight this motherfucker. That dude ain't gonna give you shit. He's gonna give you an ass whooping. He has to come to fight. He has to put his punches together, work his jab, go to the body, right? He's starting to look like Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Yeah, he's starting to look like shit. Mike and Off the Wall and shit. I can't help it if I wanted to. Oh, man. See, he's not even fucking fighting. So, see, this thing here, that's what happens when you call out a whole bunch of fucking people, right? And then, but it's bad because it ain't like Rocha can't fight. You know what I mean? See, you like Errol Spence, those guys. See, those guys ain't fought these tough, survival mode. Exactly, Casa calling. It's survival mode here. And it's like, oh, good straight left. And he hit him. Like, what is he doing? And then, like now Rocha's like, dude, I'm ready to kick your ass, and now you're sitting here bullshitting me. So now they're like, okay, what the hell is this? And this was good when Cobbs was fighting. Now he's not fighting. I was thinking about Chris Colbert too. Talked all that shit and got his ass beat. Look, you can't do that shit, man. Does Ugas upset Spence guys, or will Spence win? Well, here's the thing about Spence. Spence ain't gonna showboat in a fight. He's gonna fight you. He does his job. Like Floyd don't showboat. Floyd fights you. Floyd is going to fight you. That's the thing. If you're going to fight. Cobbs is going in there. He got hit a couple times. He didn't like that shit. And guess what? I don't think that he was ready for the onslaught that Rocha was doing. I don't think that. I think what he was doing is he thought that he was going to come in there with that fights with stick stones and bottles in the streets of Philly type shit and go in there and overpower him with his punches and get all in there and all that shit. And then what happened? As soon as he got hit, boop! He's dancing. He's dancing. What are the chances of getting one of your shirts in Wales? Mark, hit me up on the gram. I'll get you one. I'm in the process of sending my stuff to Spring Tees, but I have all sorts. I have red, purple, blue, green, white, black, yellow, orange. I have a lot of colors. So yeah, just hit me up. If you have Instagram, DM me on Instagram, size, color, and where it's going. Now, if it's going to Wales, it's $24 for shipping, and the shirt's $25. So $50 should cover it. PayPal it to me. I'll ship it over to you. No problem. You got it, man. And and I have some good quality shirts too. I want to deal with Under Armour because I really love the Under Armour material and how, because I have some stuff. I have a new jacket. I'll show you guys after this fight's over. But the jacket is lit. It's an Under Armour jacket. I made one from a special friend of mine, and I want to put them on the market also. But those are hot lava. What your ungrateful life for the great. Yeah, see, now he's trying to bang, but he doesn't like to take punches. Dude, you're talking about my gear. Wow. What are you talking about, your gear? What are you talking about? So it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, he gets another left. On the right. Yo, oh, down goes Cobbs. Down goes Cobbs. That fucked him up, people. Yeah. 7. Get your ass up. 8. Come on, Flair. Come on, Blair the Flair. This shit's funny, though. Because people talk all that shit and then they get hit. And then they get in that fight with a guy that's ready to really fight. Look, that's dude, he got nailed. And I bet you can imagine Errol Spence at this time. Oh, good straight left land. Oh, good right hook. Oh, another right hook lands. And he's just trying to survive. It ain't no time for survive, punk. This is the championship rounds. It's not even a championship fight. Oh. Look, he's still trying to make it look like dude, you're getting your ass beat. You're getting your ass beat by a guy that is determined to beat your ass. Oh, man. Oh, wait. He gets hit. I don't know if that hurt him, but Cobbs landed a straight left. That was pretty good. But look, the momentum is with Rocha, okay? Rocha is a guy he's coming at you. He is coming at you. Definitely. Oh! Fight him, motherfucker! Fight him! That's crazy. Yeah. Look, Cobbs is done. He's going to take his first ass whooping today, people. He's got 1 draw. Now he has 1 loss. He's not going to pull this off because he doesn't have the punching power. He don't have it. Look, now the doctor's coming in. And the doctor's a woman. Women don't play. When they see, oh, hell no. Oh, no. Get him out of there. Yeah. See, it only matters. Wait, are they stopping it? Now he's saying he can't see? Oh, he's trying to get out of his fight. Motherfucker, you better not quit on this stool. If you quit on this stool, I will cut this television off. Because I seen him say, I can't see. I can't see. Man, he got caught with a right uppercut. The right uppercut, oh, yeah, look, watch. He gets caught, he misses the left and comes with another left. Oh, yeah, he's getting his ass hammered. Wow. Uh-oh. They're already saying, Viva Mexico! To the canvas. Look. Hey, he's still throwing that fucking punk rock hair, ain't he? He's a fucking rock star, this guy. He needs to own a band, not a boxing gym. You know? It's crazy. Look at this guy. Look at it. Oh, good. Hey, he comes back and he lands a right hook and a straight left. And it's round 9 of 10. Look, this is this time to shine. He says he's on fire. He says he wants to smoke. He's calling out Mikey Garcia. He just got caught with another left, another right uppercut. Oh, and he looks like he's gonna go 1 left. He spits out the mouthpiece. Mike, I think the ref is gonna stop it. He's gonna stop it, and he stops it. And look, he's trying to punch the referee. He don't even know what happened. He didn't even know what happened. Yeah! Man, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Do not go in there half prepared. Do not go in there half cocked. You will see someone's wrath. Everybody needs to bow. Everybody needs to bow. See, that's what you get from talking shit and calling out everybody and not focused on the person you're in the ring with. That's what happens right there. You see? Do you guys see what I'm talking about? Michael Hernandez. I knew Cobb was going to turn into a popcorn. It wasn't that. It ain't like he had heart. He just didn't have a game plan. He did not have focus. He did not have another way. He could not adjust. When that guy started nailing his ass, I seen today, I've been watching Cobb all day. Bars. This guy did not have another way. His defense was sketchy. He was like, look, he don't even know where he's at. He's like, I'm still in there. I'm still. Look, and that's the type of shit. Once you talk, you better be ready to back it up. If you're not, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not going to be what's going to happen. See, that Cobbs thinks, see, this is WWE and it's no script. Look, no, it's a script. It's a script of getting your ass beat. I need a, look, oh, wait, I got the sweat in here, people. Sorry. Jesus. Now, so he gets caught. Now look, he's holding on. He gets caught with a left. He gets caught another left. Another left. A right hook. That stands him up. He goes through the ropes. Everybody jumps up. Everybody jumps up. After that, another left, another left. He's just beating the shit out of him. Look, after that, Cobb's like, oh, fuck, what happened? Now he's getting bees, because Rocha is opening a can. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And look, Cobbs he landed on his feet because he was constantly trying to fight. That referee, I don't think that was a short stoppage, but I would like to see him hit the ground and get counted out. You know what I mean? Because Cobbs, he was still on his feet and he was punching. But the punches wasn't even hurt. Like, if I'm retaliating, I would have punched the shit out of the referee. And I would have said, man, I didn't know it was you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I would have hit the shit. I would have knocked the shit out of that fat gut fucking referee. Pasta eating bastard. Boy got stopped. Come on. No, he got stopped. But I'm just saying. He was like, I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Is that a gesture or is that a punch? That wasn't a punch. Oh, man. Lost respect for Freddie Roach, his fighter, and had no offense. Yeah. Well, not offense. It's one thing. Don't fuck around and have no defense. And then, he had offense. He just didn't have any defense. Thanks for hilarious, entertaining boxing commentary. Always a pleasure to watch boxing with you and your subscribers. Keep it up. Psycho Crusher. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the $10 super chat. Exposed big time. Yep. I'm going to kill that. I swear you are a savage. Dude, Rocha went in there and did his thing. Listen, everybody gives a thumb up. Super chat for Lex Rocha. So, yeah, he's pissed and he should be. You call out all these big-ass names that these guys are not really fighting whoever, and then you have been look, the red flag is you've been doing this shit for 9 years. So, eventually, one of these young, hungry, strong son of a bitches are going to come up and beat the shit out of you. You know what I mean? So, he had to be languishing around doing whatever the fuck he was doing. I don't know what he was doing. But a guy like that, 32 years of age, turned 32 December 30th. 17th pro fight, 17, now one draw, 10 KOs, right? El Campo Rico, El Compa Rico. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the super chat. Listen, I think at the end of the day, he had to be bullshitting, but I didn't like him with Solomon because Solomon was catching him with shots he shouldn't have caught him with if he had decent defense. But by then, that's going to be his habit. Somebody like Errol Spence would have knocked him out too. Let's just be real at this point. Terrence Crawford, fucking forget about it. Even Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman and Blair Cobbs. See, he fucked himself. So he didn't even get 20 pro wins, and he's already labeled as a prospect still. So he's not even considered on that level. He couldn't even get past Rocha in his own main event, and this was his call out due to circumstance. Because if Virgil Ortiz, people, would have not been sick from rhabdomyolysis, and I know that's some real shit because I had it back in 15. I had rhabdomyolysis in 15. That's nothing to play with. That fucking shit will shut your kidneys down, and you could die. Yeah. So this is this guy's calling out party. He pissed it down the toilet. I feel bad for him, but hey, it is what it is. You shouldn't talk shit. You should, you know, and if you don't, you better make sure you're prepared for your test in front of you. Don't worry about other tests. Okay? You need to worry about the test at hand. And that's exactly what happened. Main event is on ESPN Plus. Oh, it's on ESPN Plus. All need to fight each other. The only thing flaring with Blair was his hair. Bars! Oh, man. Flair the Blair with his hair. His hair was fucking flaring, wouldn't he, when he's taking them punches to his face? That motherfucker bit hair. Terrible. Terrible, man. Terrible. Viva Mexico, cabrones! Yo, Rolly versus Tank. That should be a shit show. Hey, you know what? He kept it real. He didn't turn into a punk. He didn't make excuses. He gave respect to the other team, so that's exactly what matters. And he said, I will be back. Woo! Hair floofs. Man, this has been fun, man. This has been fun. Man, I thank everybody for coming on. Thank you guys for sharing this night with me. I'm going to do the recap video on this particular fight. I will try to check out the Belonga fight. I won't do that live. Got to get up in the morning, got to travel. But I thank everybody here. Corey Nelson, thank you for the super chat. So what now for Cobb? Where does he go from here? He rebuilds, and let's see if he can, he can make it through this. Cause I mean, he was game at first, but like those shots kept coming. He was throwing those punches, but he was getting tattooed, and eventually the tattoos came, got the best of him. So, let's see if he can advance. But when he caught those shots, that straight left was finding home, and he couldn't look. That was nothing that he could fucking do. He was just taking that ass whooping, and the defense, the chin was up. The pride caused the chin to be up. Take the punch for the hair flare. Man, that's where he goes. But I thank you guys for coming on. God bless you all. Everybody has been counterpunched. Have a good night. Peace. Ugh.